Have you ever wondered why kneeling to pray seems so natural and comforting, or why so many churches have kneelers for their pews? The act of kneeling goes back centuries, appearing in ancient cultures, religions, and even during the Middle Ages, but its deeper meaning reveals profound truths about our connection with God. In this video, we'll explore the symbolic significance of kneeling to pray. We will dive into the psychological, historical, and spiritual aspects of this gesture. Prepare to discover a new perspective on prayer and connect with a deeper level of faith and reverence. Before we dive into this topic, let me introduce myself. As a biblical scholar, my mission is to help you develop a deeper relationship with Jesus Christ through the exploration of the Scriptures. In this video, we will discuss several aspects that explain why kneeling to pray feels so right. First, we will look at the human tendency to seek closeness. Next, we will examine the role of kneeling in expressing humility. Finally, we will delve into the symbolism of kneeling as a representation of surrender. Kneeling to pray aligns naturally with our innate desire for closeness. As humans, we have a deep longing for connection. From childhood, we seek solace and comfort in the embrace of our mothers or the warmth of our families. This inherent need for closeness stems from our vulnerability. Despite our efforts to overcome challenges and strive for independence, we recognize that we are not invincible. At times, we feel weak, afraid, or in need of support. Kneeling to pray echoes this natural inclination. By lowering ourselves to the ground, we symbolically return to a state of vulnerability, reminding ourselves of our dependence on higher powers or our loved ones. This posture signifies a willingness to open ourselves up and embrace the tenderness and strength that comes from connection. Moreover, kneeling to pray resonates with our biological makeup. When we kneel, our bodies assume a shape that enhances feelings of security. Our knees, with their rounded contours, create a protective barrier between our fragile heads and the hard ground. This instinctive awareness of self-preservation is deeply ingrained in our nature. From a young age, we instinctively shield our heads, the seat of our consciousness and vulnerability, by crouching or kneeling down. Kneeling to pray satisfies this primal need for protection, allowing us to confront life's complexities and challenges with greater courage and tranquility. In addition, kneeling to pray offers a sense of grounding and stability. When we kneel, our weight is distributed directly onto our knees, providing a firm and secure feeling. This physical stability evokes a sense of confidence and steadfastness. In moments of prayer, kneeling enables us to firmly plant ourselves on solid ground, both physically and metaphorically, symbolizing our unwavering commitment to our beliefs and aspirations. This grounded posture allows us to approach the divine with unwavering determination, knowing that we are rooted in faith and resilience. Kneeling to pray also harmonizes with our emotional needs, aligning with our innate desire for comfort and intimacy. When we kneel, our bodies adopt a curved shape that mirrors the embrace of a mother cradling her child. This posture awakens tender emotions reminiscent of our earliest experiences of love and protection. Kneeling allows us to reconnect with these comforting memories, finding solace and strength in the embrace of tradition or higher ideals. In moments of prayer, kneeling becomes a means of experiencing profound emotional nourishment, reaffirming our bond with the divine or our cultural heritage. Furthermore, kneeling to pray harmonizes with our cognitive processes, reflecting our innate tendency to prioritize important aspects. Our brains have a remarkable ability to process vast amounts of information, but they also seek efficiency. Kneeling, with its symbolic significance, becomes a way to highlight and emphasize the importance of the divine. By assuming this posture, we naturally draw our thoughts and emotions towards the object of our reverence, deepening our focus and concentration. Kneeling allows us to elevate our prayers and intentions, transforming them into focal points of our consciousness. In moments of prayer, kneeling facilitates a profound mental shift, enabling us to fully immerse ourselves in the sacred act of communion with the divine. Now that we have established how kneeling naturally aligns with our human essence, let's delve into the second aspect that explains why kneeling to pray feels so right. Kneeling to pray symbolizes and reinforces humility. Humility is a virtue highly valued in various cultures and religions. It involves recognizing one's place in the universe and acknowledging one's limitations. Kneeling to pray embodies this concept perfectly. When we kneel, we literally lower ourselves to the ground, physically demonstrating our subordination to a higher power or ideal. By humbling ourselves before the divine, we reaffirm our dependence on something greater than ourselves. This act of submission brings a sense of balance and moderation to our lives, reminding us that we are not the center of the universe and that there are forces beyond our control. Kneeling to pray serves as a constant reminder of our mortality and fragility, urging us to maintain modesty and avoid arrogance. Moreover, kneeling to pray promotes forgiveness and compassion. When we kneel, we voluntarily expose our vulnerabilities, opening ourselves up to the possibility of others taking advantage of us. This act of trust encourages empathy and understanding among individuals. By lowering ourselves before others or higher ideals, we cultivate a sense of shared humanity and interconnectedness. Kneeling to pray promotes a culture of forgiveness and compassion, reminding us of our shared struggles and encouraging kindness and generosity. Furthermore, kneeling to pray fosters gratitude and contentment. When we kneel, we adopt a posture of receptiveness, opening ourselves up to receive blessings or guidance. This act of submission cultivates a sense of gratitude and appreciation for the gifts and opportunities we receive in life. Kneeling allows us to recognize and appreciate the abundance that surrounds us, fostering contentment and inner peace. By expressing gratitude in this tangible way, we affirm the value of what we have and cultivate a positive mindset. Kneeling to pray also promotes introspection and self-awareness. When we kneel, we turn our gaze inward, focusing on our thoughts, emotions, and actions. This act of self-reflection encourages us to examine our own hearts and minds, acknowledging our strengths and weaknesses. Kneeling allows us to cultivate self-awareness and work on personal growth, recognizing areas that need improvement and striving for self. Through introspection fostered by kneeling, we embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation. Finally, kneeling to pray cultivates patience and perseverance. Kneeling is a posture of waiting, of patiently awaiting divine response or inspiration. This act of submission teaches us to be still and silent, allowing time for reflection and inner peace. Kneeling allows us to cultivate patience and perseverance, essential qualities for overcoming life's challenges and achieving long-term goals. By embracing stillness and silence, we strengthen our resolve and capacity for endurance. In conclusion, kneeling to pray is a practice deeply rooted in human nature. This simple act of lowering ourselves to the ground aligns with our innate desires for closeness, comfort, and humility. By kneeling, we seek refuge in something greater than ourselves, acknowledging our limitations and vulnerabilities. Kneeling to pray is an expression of our need for connection, guidance, and strength in navigating the complexities of life. As you reflect on the significance of kneeling to pray, consider how this practice can enrich your own spiritual journey. Embrace the power of humility, the comfort of connection, and the transformative potential of solitude in your moments of prayer. Kneeling to pray is not just a ritual. It is a profound connection with our deepest selves and the mysteries of the universe. And now I would like to hear from you. What does kneeling to pray mean to you? How do you experience the power of connection and humility in your prayer moments? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Also, before we part ways, I invite you to continue growing in your spiritual journey. Check out our other videos where we delve into the depths of the Word of God and encourage your walk with Jesus Christ. Also, don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for new videos. May God bless you abundantly as you deepen your connection with the divine.